Everyone, hello again. Mike and Ike's Mega Mix. What a great candy, sponsoring the 10th floor unofficially. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to this podcast. What do we call it? The mashup, the mash event.
It's the mashup.
The Days of Our Lives and Beyond the Gates chat. Talking about Beyond the Gates and then Days of Our Lives and then crossing our fingers, hoping that Angela's going to show up. Place your bets now. Send your donations to the channel.
Well, I tell you, there are some great odds against that.
Hey now. Hey, hello. Gather around.
Not because she's not welcome, y'all. She totally is.
Holy, she's a professor. We don't know nothing about Days of Our Lives. If it wasn't for her and Jeannie.
I know.
Speaking of, hello,
we know
Jeannie.
a little bit now.
Welcome to the chat, Jeannie. Hi, welcome back.
We know a little bit now.
Yes.
So we're going to talk about what first?
Beyond the Gates.
Beyond the Gates.
We're going to keep it consistent for the people out there. Not just for Angela, but for those who are listening. If they don't give a crap about Beyond the Gates, they can just skip about half an hour ahead.
Truly. About 30 minutes.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Anyway, so yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to settle in. I'm hanging out here in Orphe Jeans, everybody. Park your car. It's a safe place. The table's warm. June is she's on shift today. So if you like June, come hang out with her.
I like June very much. I hope they develop her character some more. I like her a lot. I like her as a waitress at Orphe Jeans too. I think very, very often she's funny and she just laughs at herself kind of, which I think is great.
It's a good trait to have. You have to be irreverent to some degree. And it's funny because a lot of older celebrities get into that era of their careers, right? If they've been doing it a long time, they become old and gray. Christopher Walken, for example, scariest man on the planet for the longest time. Now he can't stop singing and dancing.
Yeah. Yeah, as soon as he did Hairspray.
Yeah. Styles keep a changing, the world's rearranging, but right? Edna, you're timeless to me.
That's a good movie.
Lines are shorter, a beer cost a quarter.
You know what? That was a career-changing time for Christopher
Walken.
And even a life-altering time for Amanda right after that.
Oh, poor Amanda Bynes. Oh goodness, that's content for a different podcast.
Isn't it though?
Goodness, didn't watch yet. Jeannie didn't watch Beyond the Gates yet. But you know what? That's something that we can also bet excuse me. That's as sure of a bet that Jeannie hasn't watched all week. That Angela's not going to be
here. Do you catch up?
I'm not
or
sure.
Do
Jeannie,
do you
catch up?
Or do you just hit an episode here and there, or do you catch up?
That's Mama's Young and the Restless style.
Yeah, that's my Young and the Restless style. I don't catch up. I just hit an episode every now and then.
Once in a while. Oh,
once in a while.
Billy Flynn, ha!
And I almost guarantee, I don't care what day I view, I'm going to see Victor
Newman
talk crap to somebody. It could be
something to say.
Multitude of different people, but he's talking crap to somebody every time.
Something to say. Victor Newman, all over that show still after 90 years.
Oh boy.
Hello, Liz. Hello, Keita. Hang out with us. Let's talk about some soaps, y'all. Let's talk about Beyond the Gates.
Talk about Beyond.
Jeannie wanted to know what happened on Beyond the Gates this week. Well, there was lots of cancer. Not lots of cancer. I can't say, oh gosh, cancer is everything, but the BRCA gene. We're very worried about the gene.
That was very it was very much surrounded around Anita and her diagnosis and now her treatment. And she came through her first treatment pretty good, but she's a little fatigued. And a couple of the girls popped over, and she tried real hard to stay chipper. But she got tired.
It's difficult. I think that
got tired.
Anita is going to be facing a crisis of, I thought that I would be stronger through this.
It was Kat and Samantha that popped up.
Yes. And always trying to be good. I'm trying to be a good grandma. Trying to be there.
Trying to be a good gram.
But, she's a little tired. Understandably so. It'll only get worse from here. from the media out there when it comes to this particular story. It's supposed to be a doozy of accuracy.
So we're going to see Tamara Tooney is going to betray Anita. Not looking well.
No, headscarves and all. Oh, Sandra also isn't caught up in Beyond the Gates. This is such a common thing, and I think we've talked about it before a couple of times in the podcast, where it's challenging. It's challenging for people to be working this new soap in its entirety. Not that they're not interested, not that they're not invested, not that they're not making time a couple of days out of the week, but being able to get all 5 hours in of Beyond the Gates seems to have been a challenging thing for a lot of people to have worked into their lives. Especially if you're still working. So. If you're retired, it's easy.
Exactly. If you don't have like somewhere you have to be 3 to 5 times a week,
excuse me,
or an extended amount of time, it's pretty easy to fit in these soap operas. Mm-hmm. Like, for instance, me.
Yeah. Me, on the other hand, it's a little more challenging.
Yeah. For you, it's a lot more challenging.
Plus, you got that big old house and multiple televisions. You can kick Daddy T out of the room. He'll go watch hockey. I'm not so lucky.
Yeah, he could. We have 5 TVs in the house.
Goodness gracious. What is this, 1992?
There is 5 TVs in this house. There's one in the great room upstairs. There's one in the living room downstairs. Grandma has one of her own, of course. Mm-hmm. Then there's one in the guest room that rarely gets turned on.
Yeah.
And then there's one in our room.
Goodness gracious.
In the primary room.
Yeah. Well, look at you. Look at you with TVs everywhere. You're missing one in the kitchen, though. You need a little screen in the kitchen.
No, I did not. I need to get that out of that kitchen, okay?
Sandra says also to her in her defense, if you're busy during retirement, it's also difficult.
Yes, yeah. If you have filled your life full of other stuff, sure, and I have to a certain degree. It's not like I'm just sitting around watching TV every day. No, I got lots of things going on.
You catch your soaps. That's
but
pretty much it.
You know what? But remember back in the day, though, when someone possibly was staying home raising their kids, well, you put it on whatever channel of your choice was. You're an ABC family, NBC family, or CBS family. You put the soap opera on at 11 o'clock when the first one comes on, and it stays there until Donahue comes on.
It's until Donahue's on. It's a totally different experience trying to watch this stuff now than it was before. You couldn't just park it on a channel and catch your stories all day long as you were vacuuming. It's a wholly different life for a lot of people out there, and it's still a wholly similar life for a lot of people out there too.
Exactly.
But for a lot of people, it's not the same. We're not pulling in the same audience because the audience isn't as big. Like a lot of the people went to work.
Yeah. Now, I was never a stay-at-home mom, but I had a weirdo schedule where I worked 3/12s and a lot of times over the weekend. So I kind of lived both of those lifestyles at the same time.
Yeah. I remember you were able to chaperone all of the field trips. It was great.
I had, but then but I rarely had there were so many Saturday get-togethers and parties and celebrations that I couldn't go to.
No weekends for
Of course, everybody
mama.
schedules that stuff on Saturday, and so often I couldn't go.
Yep, no weekends for the mama.
No weekends for the mom. Yes.
That's all right.
But what else happened on the Gates?
Oh gosh, back to the show. Okay,
back to the show.
So I mean, we let's cover the cover guy. I actually picked Tomas as the cover guy this week, shockingly enough.
Why?
Because he uncovered an escalation that he knows nothing about. Over here in Haley and whatever the hell his name is.
He did. Yeah, he did. You know what? Haley, I think, is going to get found out pretty soon.
Well, now somebody knows. Well,
now someone knows.
Afoot.
But Tomas kind of a...
Yeah, well, he's kind of a doofus.
Yeah, he's kind of a dim. I don't know.
But now somebody knows that something's a something, right? Now somebody can say that something's a something, and it might be able to help Bill put some pieces together.
It will help Bill put some pieces together. And Bill is not... He's not so enamored by Haley anymore. He's kind of getting sick of her crap.
I mean, she was fun for a while, but this is getting a lot less fun.
Yeah, he's finding out he's finding out that, you know what? He liked that little Danielle so much.
I
He really
mean, in a
did.
time of crisis, it's really easy to remember.
Yeah. And just you can see it in it. You can see it sometimes where, he's just kind of gazes at her and he's just, you can just, I feel like I remember, I can feel Bill recalling happy marital times with Danny,
Well, they've
kind of
had
just playing it in
plenty.
his brain sometimes when he sees her
This is the tension,
across the country club.
the tension that will continue to exist between the two of them. Because yes, they
And
split, but they didn't fall out of love. Not fully,
well,
not truly, not in a way that matters most.
no, what happened with Bill was he lost a lot of the blood going to his brain and affected his choices. That was it.
We can't forget the Haley of it all. She's manipulated the situation and this, that, and the other thing, and they wouldn't have
I
split likely if it wasn't for her interference.
yes, because she was planning and scheming the entire
The
time.
entire time.
She was planning and scheming the entire time, which I appreciate because I find her more interesting as a villain.
Oh yeah. Oh totally.
Someone willing to hurt Bill for
100%.
no reason other than dollars.
Money, 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 money,
Money, money, money.
money.
And she don't give a care about anybody in that family, including Naomi, because when she became friends with Naomi, that was set in motion for the end game too.
Yeah.
She didn't even meet Naomi and then, hey, come up with a great idea.
No, she's like,
No,
ooh, this Bill guy.
she pursued Naomi first.
And now it's all coming apart. All coming apart because
Yeah,
that dastardly Lynette. All right, they're going to look into Lynette's past, and guess what? Who's going to be a shining beacon in that past? Some
yeah,
woman who used to be called something else, and now
yeah.
she's called
And but
Haley.
what was they did say her name? What was it?
I don't remember. Don't
I
come
don't
to me for
remember either,
details.
but it ain't Haley.
No, no.
No, it ain't Haley. And Randy really is her cousin.
Yes,
And they run schemes together.
they are scheming cahoots.
They are in scheming
All
cahoots.
right,
Yes,
all
yes,
right. We're
yes.
one connection to Isaiah away from the entire thing just being popped off.
I know.
You know, you
Uh-huh.
know, you know. Have they shared any scenes yet, folks? Let me know if you've actually watched it in the chat. Have Isaiah and Haley shared any scenes yet? Because maybe there might be a moment of recognition there.
There might be. I don't think they have.
Because Isaiah's had a
I'm not
past, you
quite
know.
sure.
Isaiah's got a past. Isaiah with a Z, not to be confused with the Isaiah with an S on that other show.
Yeah.
This is Isaiah with a Z with the hair dangles.
I can't stand his hair dangles. They are so distracting to me. Every once when they want him to look a little more polished,
They pull him back.
they don't have them. They don't have them. But I don't think it's a good look.
For me, it's the
It's not a good look.
purposefulness of it all. If it was like, oh man, I've had a day and my hair is falling out, like I can get with that.
Sure.
But it's the purposeful. Everything else is braided back, but we left these.
Yeah, and I know it's supposed to make him look a little edgy. I think perhaps it's supposed to make him look a little edgy. You know what? It kind of reminds me of like I don't know, giving him horns in a way.
I'm a bad guy doing
A
bad
bad guy,
things, doing bad stuff. I'm
I
a
don't know,
bad man.
but it's distracting and I don't like it.
It
And
is.
I
Hello,
and
Liz.
I almost I would be fired immediately, but I would love to walk up to him and just cut those two off. Like at the studio, just
my
walk by
gosh.
him, ping, ping, take
You'd
those.
be
Okay,
so
that's
mad.
taken
Oh my
care of.
god. Yeah, they'd be like, get out, and then you'd probably have charges pressed against
I
you.
know, right?
Like that's
Boy, I'd
like
be right next to
assault
Haley
or
someday.
something. Hate
Right
crime
next to
assault.
Haley.
I'm
You
talking
know,
real
I
life,
don't,
ma.
I don't think they've actually. I don't know for sure. I think I saw this in a preview, but Haley is going to offer Bill another cup of tea, and he's going to say, "I'm done drinking your poison." But it's just a figurative.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's what he's going to say. That's going to make her almost swallow her tongue,
Like that time he
right?
almost died in honor. And she's like, oh no, I gotta save him at the last second. Why? Just cause. The plan. It got so dark in here, Ma.
Yeah.
It did. I gotta open
Maybe
this window.
did the cloud go across?
No,
Like you
Ma.
didn't change, hon.
It's Los Angeles.
You're not
No, I'm
any
much
dark.
darker. I'm much darker. You just can't tell.
Oh, okay.
I fixed it. I feel better.
And you are a little bit brighter now.
Hey,
One
look at
side of your
me.
face is brighter now.
Hey, except I'm more shadowed because the anyway, whatever, who cares? Hi everybody, welcome back to the show. Yeah, so we're gonna cut off hair dangles and we're gonna stop Haley in her tracks. I think is where we've gotten so far. No more hair
Yes,
dangles.
and
No
did
more
you
poison cups.
and did you not? I did. I felt sorry for Ava.
Yeah,
Eva.
yeah.
Eva, I thought went to Cat with some sincerity, with the situation the Duprees are going through and how Miss Anita is sick and everything. I thought that she kind of like tried to once again, tried to extend her some kind of sisterly olive branch.
To be
Now,
shut
did
down.
Eva, was Eva laying it on a little thick and then all being a little over exuberant? Maybe,
Yes.
maybe. But I don't think she was just straight out just giving her lip service. I don't think that either.
Well, it's the tension. We got to lay the groundwork a little bit, right? Like the attempts, the tries, the hope that maybe we can, and then finally when that big thing happens, when the hammer finally falls and that thing that they just can't ignore being sisters about any longer. We have some of this history of some starts and stops and some attempts and some lingering, connection that wants to form but just hasn't because of circumstance and attitude.
And then Eva can start fighting with Chelsea because Chelsea will be jealous.
Yeah, absolutely. 100,000%. Totally. I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it.
But Kat can, she's got herself a forked tongue sometimes. So she's so full of hurt sometimes. I mean, she really sends it home.
I mean, Kat was
But
Kat was kind of the problem that started it. She wasn't nice to Eva in those first few episodes, and it gave Eva this terrible taste in her mouth.
sure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. She's also Leslie's kid, though, so.
Yeah, she is. Yes, she is. And another thing I enjoyed this week, is I love, I like Nicole getting drunk and letting her hair down a little bit.
She needs to loosen up, doesn't she?
She does.
You know?
And Carlton got a big old check mark on the Mama Cat chalkboard,
Well, look at you.
a big old-fashioned chalkboard.
Yeah.
Carlton got a big check because he could have really taken advantage of Nicole.
And he didn't, because he's
And
a
he
gentleman.
didn't.
So it's going to be a battle of the gentlemen. It's going to be like the Notebook. Right? So I was surprised when I saw the Notebook, Ma. It was years and years ago, right? You got the classic thing, the love triangle, right? Mm-hmm. In the Notebook, there was no bad guy. There was just two dudes who were just like guys that she could have absolutely chosen, and she chose the other one, right? She chose the one that turned into the old man at the end.
I think I'm in the 1% club of I've not seen the Notebook.
Well, you should check it out. But the story, she's paired. It's a love story. It's about how these two get together. But of course, there's the rival suitor. But the rival suitor isn't a bad. He's not Gulia from the Wedding Singer. He's not verbally abusive.
Yeah.
He's not bad. He's not an a-hole. He's nothing like. He's a fine guy. He's a fine guy. Totally choosable. Just not chosen. It's not the love. It's not the romance. It's not the one that's carrying the passion of my heart. And maybe that's what we're going to be getting with Nicole. Two suitors that one ain't so bad and the other one ain't so bad either. But who's she going to pick after all? Pretty in Pink.
Yeah. And I thought I saw a little thing between Carlton and Ted too, that their friendship is not necessarily kaput.
Even Carlton was like, hey man, if you ever need anybody to remind you that you're not a piece of crap, I'm here. I'm your good buddy Carlton still. I just always had a thing for your wife.
Yeah. I've always thought she's dirty.
It's like that show that you liked, the one with the big family and the generations and the Milo Ventimiglia of it all. You know that one, the one with the family. I don't remember what it's called, but you know that show. It had Hartley in it. Justin Hartley's in it.
Oh yeah. This Is Us.
That one. This is us. This is us. You know how Mandy Moore, the ma, she had like the husband, right, and then he died, and then she married his friend.
Yes.
Well, there we
Yes.
go. Nicole, following
She
that.
does marry his friend, but he's good and dead before she moves on.
Well, still, she married his friend.
She did marry his. Yeah, yeah, she married Miguel.
Which means that she always thought he was kind of cute.
Yes. Maybe a tiny bit.
Cheetah thinks that Kat is going to need Eva at some point and see how that humbles Kat down the line.
Oh, I think so too. I think that Kat someday is going to have to like completely grovel to Eva.
And maybe she will.
Someday.
Maybe she will. And we're going to see if Eva's going to take the high road or she's going to take the Leslie road.
Yeah. Well, I hope she takes the high road because good gravy, one Dana Leslie is enough.
Rootin' tootin' Leslie.
Rootin' Tootin' Leslie. Oh my gosh.
So yeah, I mean, you know how we were always like, ooh, what, Leslie better be careful. Joey will be da 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 da, and then we never were like, Joey better be careful because Leslie's nuts. Like we really undercut exactly how dangerous Leslie could potentially be to
Yeah,
Joey.
I think that I think Dana Leslie could be murderous.
Because here's the thing, like Joey is used to people being intimidated and scared of him and his position and his goons and what he could do, and so they leave him alone. Leslie's crazy enough to not give a crap about that.
Yeah, she is she is crazy. But I love it though with the scenes with Dana and Joey. He's always so like he's rude and nasty to her, you know.
Yeah, as she
And I
deserves.
just she well she deserves a dose of that because she's handing out plates full of it all over
Oh
town.
yeah, definitely. She's got to take what she's serving.
I tell you that. I tell you, and she better leave Shanice alone. She's gonna find out that Shanice and Ted are going on a very hot date
Yes.
or have been on a very hot date, and I would be surprised if she tries to do something to Shanice. Now, I don't think it's going to be poison because we got a
Well, we
murderous
already have
poisoner
poison right
already.
now. We got to have something else.
But yeah, but she's pretty good about maybe a little hypodermic needle or something.
Ooh. Hey,
What she
she's
did
already
to
run
Laura.
somebody over. I mean,
Yeah,
let's not
she ran.
put
She
that
ran.
past her.
She ran.
Poor
Yeah,
Laura. Poor
poor
Laura.
Laura.
Run
She
on
ran
over.
Laura over, and then she put something in her IV.
Keep her down.
Keep her down. Yeah.
So yeah,
So
so potentially Leslie could just be incredibly dangerous to Joey is my whole point, and that's something that I me personally underconsidered, because I was thinking of it the other way as I should, and I think that's probably might have even been the intent up to this week, like, ooh, Leslie's getting into something that's a little bigger than what she had been up to, but then also at the same time, the only thing that ever stops anybody from taking out a mob boss is the simple fear and respect of their position, like I had just said. Like, that's the only thing. Anybody at any time could be packing, pull that trigger. And only reputation is stopping them. I don't know, man. I don't know. But maybe we'll get lucky and Pamela will get caught in the crossfire.
oh my goodness.
Ma,
But
you
we
hate her so
finally
much you
made-
had to text me about it this week. The text this week, folks, everybody, it was, I love Katie McLean and I hate Pamela.
Yes.
Oh, goodness.
I love Katie and I hate Pamela. Oh my goodness, yes. I wish I want them to do this with Pamela. Either take her off screen and they have done this already
Oh,
where
yeah,
she
she's
has
not
been
a
gone for
regular
weeks.
in any way.
Not a regular anyway. I think she needs to call Michael E. Knight and talk about how to spin your character and head him in a different direction.
Uh-huh.
Pamela is not working right now,
No.
but they can fix her. Or even a
course.
better idea, Pamela accidentally gets killed by Dana when Dana was probably trying to kill somebody else, but Pamela's dead. Back, Katie. Give her a different character.
Identical twin sister.
It doesn't, well, do a Days of Our Life style. It doesn't matter what she used to look like. It doesn't matter.
Schlamala.
Bring her on as somebody else.
Schlamala. Scamala. The bad one, Scamala.
Oh my gosh. And Jan, is still having lunch dates with Derek. Why?
She thinks he's a great friend.
It's ridiculous.
Because he needs somebody to talk. He needs a couple of characters to talk to as he makes his decision to leave town.
We can only hope.
You know, he's got to
I
be like,
like.
oh gosh, oh golly
I
gosh.
already like, and I've only seen two real big scenes. I already like Ashley better with the new guy.
He wasn't the anchor, Ma. He was. He was the anchor. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. What they could do with Derek. He doesn't have to move away or anything like that. He doesn't. Oh gosh, tuck my tail and leave. Maybe I'll find my love and my fortune somewhere else. No, this is what you do. He was sad. He was distracted. He didn't notice the ceiling was so unstable. And it came crashing down on him. He was fighting the fire. And then
Derek
Ashley
died
gets to
a
be all
hero.
sad about it.
But Derek can be dying as a hero.
Yeah, he saves a family of 4. The ceiling collapses on him, and now Ashley gets to be like, well, now I'm sad because, he did lie about the whole paralysis thing, but beyond that, he wasn't so bad. And then she gets to be sad, and we get to have, fond memories of Derek instead of just like wondering when they're gonna realize that this character doesn't work.
Well, they have Ashley fawning over this new dude so much. She fawns over him more than she does Andre.
Well, I mean, let's be real here. This is Jody Villasuso we're talking about. Who wouldn't fawn over the most eligible bachelor in the entire hospital?
Oh yeah, and yeah, Shanice said everybody's looking at him.
Everybody looking at him, and he's been sliding into her DMs ever since she changed her status to single.
Yeah, and he must have a lot going on for him because, okay, we got to remember he's got a Brad Cooper kind of job. Okay, he's a lab tech.
Yes.
He's not a doctor.
No, but he's extremely handsome. Have you seen that face?
He is extremely handsome.
I
He's
think that's what we're
extremely
banking
handsome.
on here. It's just
He has
he's
his
hot.
features are so chiseled. And I think he's got like the thickest beard I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Don't you
gosh,
think?
Mom. I mean, you got some thick bearded children though.
I know, right?
Like
But
I wish
because-
this thing was thinning out like the top of my head.
No, you got a great beard, Matt. But I think it's also that his facial hair is very, very black.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
So,
Totally.
of
Totally.
course,
It's,
his
it's very
shadows that
visible,
show
and
fast.
yeah. Oh, he definitely has very strong masculine features. The jawline, the cheekbones, all that sort of stuff, and it has
He
everything to do
reminds
with
me-
science.
He reminds, and I don't, I was totally off. I don't think they're going to have him be related to Tomas. It's completely separate.
Unfortunately.
But I thought it kind of fit. But anyway, the actor, he reminds me a little bit of Galen.
Well, Jeannie just reminds us in the chat that he played Galen's brother on Days of Our Lives.
Well, see, I didn't even know that, but he reminds me of Galen a little bit. Even though I think Galen's better looking than him, though.
Ooh, now we're comparing. Now we're writing down.
do.
Now it's.
I think Galen's better looking than him.
Now it's a list of the top hot soap stars. We're posting into the
But,
bathroom. Check it out.
I like the chemistry between him and Ashley.
Yeah.
And I think as an actress,
Mm-hmm.
her scenes with him are just the best I've seen when it comes to opposite a male character.
Well, maybe they took some time. They took some time to really think about it and run some simulations and talk to some people and figure out what it is that's going to make Ashley work. Because clearly Ashley and Derek didn't work. And they want Ashley to work. She's a good friend of, I think it's Naomi's. She's
Naomi's best
She's
friend.
Naomi's best friend. There's reason for the character to work. There's a reason to have her on the show. Not only because, let's round out the cast and give these people friends, but also at the same time, she's the white character. It's the potential to have a different outlook, a different point of view, a different conversation to be had about the stories that are being told. So there's plenty of reason for a character like Ashley. So I'm happy that they're finding a reason to keep her around.
And I don't know what kind of subtle changes they've made and maybe the way they're applying her makeup or something. But Ashley looks better too.
You just like her.
Me.
You're just noticing the flaws less.
Maybe so far I'm enjoying her with the new guy.
Yes. Well, Jeannie is throwing a celebratory party in the chat right now, screaming, "Yes! Mama Cat loves some Galen like me for 27 years!"
Well, I've only been loving him for about 2.5, but
He sure is a handsome fella, Jeannie. You picked it right. Picked it right. Sandra, also a big fan of Jordy back on the Days of Our Lives. I personally know him so well from All My Children, the last couple of years of All My Children he was on. So that's really what I know him from, and that's what I think of. I think of Griffin.
yep, that's what I know him from too. But gosh, it's been so long, I barely remember what. I think Griffin and Tad were
They bickered a
they
little.
were still in the same chick, I think.
Well, Tad was into his sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. Griffin was into Kendall because Zach wasn't on the show anymore. It was actually Griffin and Kendall like really warming up when the show started to get canceled and this, that, and the other stuff, and the new drama, and then Zach was resurrected because of Dr. David Hayward and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Goodness.
That was good stuff.
It was. All right, Ma, is there anything else you need to desperately talk about when it comes to Beyond the Gates before we make that classic transition?
What else would be on the gates? No, I don't think so.
Good.
I'm just, of course, I enjoy Joey so much because
great.
he's just so rotten.
He's great. And this is a good time. He's great. He's rotten. He's awful. And I love to see him on the opening credits. What can I say?
Me too.
This is a great time to transition over because Jakarius has joined us in chat. And Jakarius, boy, oh boy, Jakarius, do we have a lot to talk about.
Jakarius, where have you been?
First of all, where have you been? You need to hang out with us more. We miss you. Secondly, I know that you're here because of the tragic, terrible Days of Our Lives news. That some people find tragic, some people find, I don't care. And a lot of people find split down the middle. Half of them, they're like, great. And the other half, they're like, really?
I heard something about Days of Our Lives firing some people.
There is 4 characters that are going to be written out. And because this is Days of Our Lives, they're going to be written out in late 2026 to 2027.
Exactly.
But they have slashed the cast. Why? I don't know. Is it a budget thing? Are they making room to bring back some classic favorites, Bo and Hope, who are very expensive? I don't know. But very soon, in the next year, we are going to say goodbye. And I'm gonna tap dance on this one. For me, because I'm a hater. Mm-hmm. Holly and Tate, goodbye.
Yeah, I heard that too. Holly and Tate maybe they're gonna go to Paris and go to
Holly
school.
and Tate skedaddling their booties on out of here. Mm-hmm. Leaving the fans to go, okay, that's fine. Or how dare they cut these young cast members? What is the future Days of Our Lives? The other 2 that are leaving, though, is the one that I'm so sorry and so sad to actually report because I think this is weird. Johnny and Chanel.
I know.
Leaving Days of Our Lives. And Jakarius, I know that you're really sad about this. Jakarius, of course, was the one that introduced us as a podcast to the romance of Johnny and Chanel. Invested us in their journey because of his passion for that couple. I was curious to know about them because Jakarius liked them so much. And I gotta say, I've been impressed. I don't hate them. I think that the writing has been upside down, weird, uneven, and kooky. But the 2 of them together, I don't hate. I like the Johnny and Chanel pairing, even if the story has been stupid.
Yeah, right now they're having a funky spot because Johnny's not too happy about Chanel's pregnancy.
I mean,
now,
I'll even point to like the fake affair that he had for a minute, and then we really didn't sleep together, me and Joy. Like, I thought that was dumb too.
Yeah, that was just poor writing.
It was silly, it was stupid, it was dumb. But I am surprised to kind of see the decision that was made when it comes to Johnny and Chanel, but also not at the same time. Because Johnny wasn't even kidnapped with the rest of the Demiras.
He sure wasn't.
He's sort of floating around 3 jobs right now, doing them all because he doesn't really know what he wants to do.
He never knows what he wants to do, Johnny. You know what? He's just lucky that he's Nemera because that boy don't make no money.
Yeah.
He don't know what he wants to do.
Yeah. Carson and his wife just bought a house. They have a 2-year-old, says Jeannie. And that really is the whole tragedy of it all. Outside of the story, outside of the Johnny and Chanel potential, outside of the Tate and Holly potential, whatever you might have seen in those pairings and those characters that you might have wanted to see more of, the reality of this situation is, Tate and Holly, okay, they're young actors out there. They might have a chance. They might have an opportunity. And who knows what other soap might have been impressed by what they did.
Right.
Carson Boatman, though, like, of all of the people out there, because Raven Bones, she can move to Beyond the Gate. She can go to General Hospital. I can see her on Young and the Restless, Bold and Beautiful. I can see her very easily shifting to another soap. Carson Boatman too, but here's the big hesitation when it comes to Carson. He has not been quiet about enjoying Days of Our Lives, intending to be one of those lifers. Has already been on the show forever.
Yeah.
So,
And I have an opportunity. I could go ask him next month about it.
yeah,
Day
right.
players are going to be in SAC.
Oh, yeah, you're going to go check it out? Well, don't ask him about it. He's going to cry.
Well, he would lie anyway. You're not going to tell me no.
Oh, fun.
Real?
But yeah, so I guess he just bought a,
Well,
bought a
not
house.
lie.
They,
But just,
they, the big thing is that these four actors, there was no writing on the wall. There was no contract negotiation coming up. There was no anything to indicate that this might happen. And also the timing of it all was very clear. To me, I'm not back there. I don't know these people. Don't come here for the news. All of that classic stuff. But to me, the timing of it all, from my understanding, is they come back from holiday break and they say, thanks for being on the cast. Here's your final stories. Meaning that they had made this decision before Christmas and held on to it until after the holidays.
which is the right thing to do. You don't tell anybody the week before Christmas. By the way, we shouldn't have bought all that crap last week.
Right.
That's not good news.
Yeah.
But with Days of Our Lives the way it is, I mean, how much longer are we going to see Johnny and Chanel? We might be seeing Johnny, Chanel, Tate,
Yeah.
and Holly for months and months and months still.
And sincerely, too, as well, they can't immediately react to fans and they're in the fallout of the decisions that they make when it comes to the stories that they filmed, shot, edited, and have sent to Peacock to air. But but this came out, whether it was an announcement, a leak, or whatever. I mean, with the four names, seemed like it was some sort of quiet announcement that was then taken by Soap Press. So, but also with the reaction and stuff and the time, it's entirely possible that you lose Johnny and Chanel for a month on TV before they have been rehired and have been back in the back in the fold. You know, a month from now, we can find out February 14th, Valentine's Day. Oh, we brought the lovers back. Oops, so sorry. Now you're only going to not have them for a month.
So easily could happen.
So easily, especially with those two. I can see them changing their mind with Johnny and Chanel given the fallout. With Tate and Holly, the reaction has been more, how could you do this to your young cast? How are you investing in the future of this show if you cannot hold on to your young cast members? And then they say things like, we're going to have 3 Aries by the time this thing is out, because Ari's leaving. I mean, the actress who's playing Ari is leaving, and they're going to recast again. We've had 2 Tates. We've had 3 Aries. We've had 2 Sophias. What are you doing to invest in the future?
And we don't know if we're going to get another Javi. Javi is leaving.
Right. This could even be Javi's
The
exit
actor
right
that
now.
plays Javi is
Like,
leaving.
even the character mod, this could be Javi's exit right now for all I know.
We don't know.
He's suddenly leaving to go be with his dad for this quadruple, triple bypass thing. And who knows, maybe he goes out and Javi's like, you know what, screw this thing. Screw Salem. I know how this is going to go. I have no faith in my own future. I'm just going back to Miami.
Especially if Leo winds up laying down with Dimitri again.
Which I don't know if Leo's going to do because he's trying to get Gwen to get him to disappear again.
He is.
But also, maybe it's because Leo doesn't trust that he won't make the right choice. Maybe he
I tell you
fears
what.
that he would choose Dimitri.
That Gwen and Kristen are 2 peas in a pod.
Yeah.
Those two. Gosh, they're rotten.
Yes, that's why they're good
My
friends. I guess they
goodness.
used to be cellmates.
Yeah.
Matt and Kat, how am I going to send Carson Boatman a package? Jacarius wants to know. And I wish I had a strong answer for you, buddy. Wherever he lands next is where you can send the package to.
Yeah, because, we don't know. Is he actually gone from the studio now? We don't know.
I don't know if they announced it because they have filmed their last. I don't know enough to be able to tell you one way or the other. But maybe there's a P.O. box. Maybe there's a Carson Boatman fan club out there.
You know what you could probably do, Charius? And I bet you he'd get it. I believe there is an address of some kind for the day players.
Oh, there you go. Perfect.
Carson
Send it to the day
is a
players.
day player.
Yes, yes, and you know because you in order for us to go to the last day players concert, you had to actually mail something to an address
I did.
for us to go. So
In
yeah,
Idaho, of all places.
yeah. So there's a way.
I
There's a
believe it
way.
was.
There's a way, Jakarius. Just look into day player stuff. And anybody else that wants to send Carson a love package, like don't send him something saying "I'm so sorry you lost your job." You know, be smarter than that. But
Yeah.
if you want to send him like some diapers or something, I'm sure he'd appreciate it. Is the kid still in
Or
diapers?
or just, just a little note saying, hey, if you feel this, if you feel compelled to do this, hey Carson, thanks for, your years being Johnny Demira. I just really enjoyed. I
I
just
loved it.
enjoyed you on our
I
screen.
loved you so much as the Johnny Devil.
You know what? Carson could sing his butt off, especially when it comes to twangy country music.
He loves that twangy stuff like he's from Tennessee.
And he's so cute too. I don't know. Maybe he should try to do the Nashville thing a little harder. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know either. I don't know either. But it's going to be also it's just an opportunity to rest, refresh, reset, all of that stuff. Look at Chad Duell. Chad Duell is looking healthier than ever.
Do you know what he's doing?
Weights?
No, no, no. I'm not talking about
Oh.
for his physique. Like professionally, is do you know
Oh,
if he's
I don't know I don't know what he's up to professionally. I'm just saying that he like if you were to take a before and after picture of Chad Duell before he decided to leave General Hospital and what he looks like now, he presents a happier front.
oh,
I don't know him.
he probably got some good good program of self care going on
Yeah,
too.
I know who knows if Steve Burton helped him out nutrition wise. I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Da, da,
So
da.
yeah, Matt, that is big news. I actually heard that too
Yeah,
about these
big
four
news.
individuals. There's four actors, four characters on the Days of Our Life that are going to be written out in some
Yes,
way.
yes, it'll take a while, and my big wonder is why. Why four and why these four? And so it just makes me wonder why is it because they're getting less money? Is it because they're making room for other things? Is it because they've decided that cast funds should be better spent on audio mixing and set design? I just don't know. I just don't
Yeah.
know why this decision was made. When it comes down to it, cutting the four characters as you have, it just seems financially motivated more than creatively. I
Could
saw
very
some
well.
people out there suggesting that maybe Sophia's going to go on a killing spree.
Well, I tell you, she's primed for it.
Yeah, it's just such tread waters on Days of Our Lives that I would hope that they didn't go for another killing spree of the thing. Plus, also since this this stuff has been well filmed, Sophia's current mental state is a year old. The departure of these characters is a year from now. We're basically talking about 2 years of story. Is it
Right.
still going to be playing as it is when it comes time to say goodbye to these characters? My instinct is to say no, and their departure isn't because Sophia goes on a killing spree.
I don't think so either. I don't think so. But the Sophia storyline is a heating up, and it's going to be no time, and everyone's going to know she can speak.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, because Brady
And
doesn't trust or
I
believe anything anymore.
no, and I think that that Rachel could very well be in some big danger with Sophia eventually.
Yes. Yes, as soon as this isn't going to be working out the way Sophia wants to, Rachel is going to be in danger. I don't know if it's going to be like actual mortal danger, but she'll be in some sort of dramatic soapy danger. I'm not saying
Yeah.
she's going to get a bomb strapped to her chest. I'm not
No,
saying
but
she's going to have a
something
knife to her throat.
something is going to go down
But
though.
something will go down. Something that'll, maybe it'll make it. Maybe she'll set it up so it looks like Rachel is more crazy than she actually is. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Right.
Stay tuned, folks, to Jakarius's Soap After Show channel because he's going to be posting his thoughts about Johnny and Chanel later on today.
Okay.
So check that out. Keep your eyes open for that and give him a subscribe. If you subscribe to the channel and also leave comments on Jakarius's videos as well as ours, he'll be more inspired to do more.
Sure
Make
would.
room in that busy college schedule, Ma. That's what it is. A busy college schedule. Mr. GED got himself into college, and I don't think we could be any more proud. Good job, Jakarius.
Yep.
But Tate and Holly, they're gonna go to Paris. Obviously, they would go to Paris. They'd be like, yeah, we're gonna go live our lives out in Paris.
It's the easiest way to send
Easiest
them.
thing, easiest thing. And Eric and Nicole clearly are not coming back. Greg Bond would not have gotten himself a different job if Days of Our
No.
Lives had interest in bringing Eric back. So Eric and Nicole are done. No Jude, no Eric, no Nicole. They keep on trying to send Tate and Holly to Paris, and they're just gonna go dak nabbit.
I think so. I think so. And we might see. I think the four. I think we will see Holly and Tate be gone faster than Johnny and Chanel.
I mean, maybe sooner rather than later. Maybe even. I don't know. It's just I don't know. I'm so sorry. I do apologize every week for not taking to Tate, but I just didn't. And then they made
Well,
Holly so gosh darn perfect.
well, they made her perfect now, huh? You
Yeah.
know what? You know what the best thing about Holly is though? She has had a couple of things happen to her that she was able to learn a lesson from.
But she still wants to join a sorority.
He does want to join a sorority, but I don't think she wants to get so blackout drunk that she tries a lot that she catches the dorm on fire.
I mean, Maggie
Don't,
sat her down and gave her the listen. You come from a line of alcoholics, okay?
yeah,
Yeah.
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 You know who I'm missing on Days of Our Lives right now? Because
Who's
my
that?
gosh, he's so fun. Philip, where are you? Go
Oh,
on
he
a
only
date with
missed a
me.
week. Only
I
missed
know,
a
but
little week.
I just love him.
No, he's a good reason to watch. He's gonna. We're getting Best Actor Xander. We're getting Best Actor Paul Telfer, continuing to bring out excellent work. That's what
Yeah,
our
he
focus
is.
is on right now. And I really enjoyed his stuff with Leo. I enjoyed his stuff with Marlena. I enjoyed his stuff with Sarah. Like, really, Paul Telfer as an actor is firing on all cylinders. He is showing. It's not like he. This stuff was filmed before he won the Emmy. We have to always keep that stuff in mind. But he brought so much to the stories that he's played up to this point and has not backed his foot off the pedal. He's really killing it. He's really killing it, and I'm sure he's having a great time.
I think he's
And
killing it
that's what I
too.
like to see. I like that. I mean, who else can get away with calling Sarah an ass, huh?
Right?
Huh?
How dare you call Horton an ass?
Oh, I'm the one being an ass. Yes, bloody right you are. If I'm an ass, then you're an ass. At least I can admit it. Yes, it's so good.
I love it.
It was so good. It was so good. And these are the scenes exactly why Sarah and Xander are going to wind up back with one another because even apart, they can't stay apart. Maggie calling it out. Listen, I told you not to go down there because it was stupid. Sarah, you're right. It was stupid. Maggie, so you just needed to go see him. And poor rebound Brady.
I don't think that I don't, if they do have Sarah and Brady together, I think it'll be short lived.
Oh, extremely short-lived.
I think Brady and Kristen are going to get back together. I do. I thought the advice of the doctor was so bad.
Awful. Awful.
He kind of encouraged, like, the two of you just have to get together for the sake of your child.
Yeah,
What?
Brady was like, so in order for us to get over this, we have to reconcile. And she's like, that or let her know that it's never going to happen.
Well,
What do you
they've
mean
done
that
that.
or? What do you mean that or, doctor?
That or. And they have been sitting down that little girl since she was 5 years old, telling her, hey, mom and daddy ain't getting back together.
This
Mom
is
and
not
daddy ain't getting
happening.
back together.
This is not happening.
They've already told her and told her and told her.
Yeah. And she just won't, she just can't, she just refuses to believe it.
I know.
So Brady and Kristen better get back together then. There we
And
go.
it's interesting too because every time that Brady dates somebody, little Rachel kind of goes,
Oh,
she
yeah,
goes
she's,
kind of ballistic.
yeah, she's got to poison
But
him.
yeah, she tried to poison it. She does all kinds of, bad seed kind of things.
Oh, yeah.
But, and maybe Brady's just a little more slick about his dating and stuff. She don't never go after anybody that Kristen's playing with.
Well, Kristen doesn't necessarily like have boyfriends though.
No, she has hookups.
She
That's
has
about
hookups,
it.
and that information likely never reaches Rachel.
I agree.
Brady on the other hand is very much like Chad. I'm gonna have a lady. Gosh darn it.
Yeah. Little dude, Thomas,
Yeah.
He's only got 3 more air dates.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder if what do you think, Ma? Are they going to whisk the kid away to Boston?
No, they're going to recast him.
Yep.
They already have.
Oh, well, I guess we
Yeah.
don't have to guess as to what the story
Because
of the
I
show's
saw
going to be.
something. I saw something, and I forgot. I forgot little man's name.
Carrie Christopher.
Okay, I saw something that he had written, lovely, saying that he had 3 dates left
Yeah.
by, I believe, the end of February.
Mm-hmm.
His time as Thomas will be over.
Yeah.
I believe he's the next air date he has. I think he said it was January 21st, and then he's got 2 more after that.
Yes.
And he's been working, and I guess his project that he finished is going to be released on some kind of streaming next week.
Yeah, I'm looking at it here. It's
What
called
he left for?
it's called It's Not Like That. It's going to be on Amazon, and it's starting pretty much as soon as he leaves as soon as his last air date of Days of Our Lives is. This show is going to start.
Right, and he's in the UK doing another project right now.
Yeah.
And he was saying that he hopes that the audience embraces his replacement. So Thomas is being recast. And chances are they'll make him 12 years old.
Yeah, up that kid. He's getting more of that angst, right? They give him a real angsty story here with the whole Chad and Cat thing. So let's get a kid that can play some angst.
I think they're gonna Source Thomas a little bit, and probably Charlotte too. It would make sense that they would Source Charlotte too.
Good. And I think they should do a classic Days of Our Lives style, where one episode it's Carrie Christopher as a little 10-year-old, and the next episode he's 12 or 13. No gap, no boarding school, no upstairs, no surgery, no prison, no Boston for 2 weeks, nothing. He
Nothing.
just shows up
This is
older.
the story we're telling you.
Yes.
Days of Our Lives are experts at it because they just say, well, fans, this is what we're doing.
Yeah, this is it now. Okay,
This
let's
is
go.
it now.
Let's go.
You know, you can like it or you can lump it. Let's go.
How many Theos do we need? We need as many Theos as we can get. That's what it is. I don't care if you have had 5 Theos at this point.
You know, and I don't even know any of the previous Theos. I think I saw one episode where the previous Theo, when I first started watching.
Yeah, he like came through town because of holiday or because someone was sick.
Right.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But I like this guy though. I thought his portrayal in The Crypt was very good.
I think so too. I think that he kind of found a little bit of Theo footing during that time.
I do too.
So I'm curious to see. I really don't care about what's going on with the Demira CEO ship. I'm just not invested when it comes to this. Might be part of the reason why I never really took to Young or the Restless either, is because soap business I don't care about.
Yeah, you know, and it's very competitive, backbiting. Everybody wants to be the CEO, but
Yeah, but I see
ridiculous.
all of these really affluent characters who are stopped never by money or position or power from doing anything, vying for money, position, and power. So it's just like I don't care who the CEO is because what does it really matter?
When it comes to that kind of stuff, the Demaras, the Newmans, and the Abbotts are very similar.
Yeah. Well, it's always a soap line, soap storylines and stuff. Me personally, just like the music careers of these stars, I've never really taken to. So I don't know. I don't care necessarily about that. So I don't know what I want. I guess I want the continued villainy against the Demiras to continue. I want the super secret actual villain to reveal themselves and have it not be Vivian Alamain, because I think that would just kind of I don't know, I just wouldn't be compelled by that because she's their go-to Demira antagonist is Vivian. So I'd like to see somebody else step into that for this.
It's kind of interesting that if Stefan comes back, that means they're cashing in a day player and hiring back a day player.
Well, I would be with Stefan being the true mastermind behind it and Vivian following his plan. I would be okay with that. I just don't want Vivian to be the top of the heap for this particular one because she just did a plan.
Right.
Beyond that as well, I really, and I complimented it last week, and it turned out to be exactly what we thought it would turn out to be, unless Dr. Rolf had another plan. But I am totally for them having Peter come in and be like, I'm the bad guy. Oh, I'm dead. I liked it. I liked it. I still like it.
Yeah, I was surprised by it. I was. I thought this Peter guy was going to be, you know, I thought he was going to be right up there fussing with EJ, I thought,
Nope.
eventually.
Surprise, surprise. And I'm all for surprises on my soap opera.
Yeah, oh, me too.
Yeah, so I'm very pleased with that decision. I think it was great, and I'm
Hmm.
curious to see how it destabilizes Kristen. Kristen lost her only blood relative, and now
Yeah,
she's
she
with these
did.
wolves.
But right now, though, Kristen is pretty driven with revenge on EJ.
Oh, absolutely. None of this
She
would have happened if
wants,
it wasn't for that EJ.
yeah. And Gwen, that stupid Gwen, she just loves to just be in that house and just watch it all fall
Oh
apart all the
gosh, she just
time.
revels in it.
She does. She revels in it. She just loves being in that house watching all the stuff go down. But things aren't going as well with Dimitri as she thought it would.
Like I said last week, Dimitri was totally right. Totally called her out on it. She acted too quick with this. Did not think it through. They know, she knows, we know because she told EJ weeks before. They're the ones that disappeared Dimitri. This is not a mystery to the audience as to who done it. We know it was Gwen, and we're watching her try to squiggle her way out of it.
Right?
And it's fun.
Right.
It's fun.
He's just got to have, he's got to have some kind of way to prove it. And right now he really doesn't.
No, no. I would give my best green lights to Days of Our Lives right now with the following stories. It was the crypt. Now, now my top story is indeed what it is we were just talking about, and I love it. It keeps me watching.
And there was a camera in that crypt, and they still don't know
We don't know. We
who
don't
was
know. We
watching.
don't know. We don't know. We don't know. But
It wasn't Peter.
for right now, watching Gwen and Dimitri try to outbicker, outbanter, outmaneuver one another to keep the money and also not be painted as the villain who did it all. I'm with it. I'm with it. Even though I don't think that Dimitri did it, though it might be an interesting surprise if he did. I
And
don't.
I don't want Leo and Dimitri back together.
I
I just
don't.
do
I mean,
not.
Dimitri, they need to do work on Dimitri before that because they already did work on Leo. And if they were to pair Leo and Dimitri back together right now, it would undo what they did with Leo. So
Exactly.
they need to do the
I don't
same thing
want them
with
to undo
Dimitri.
what they did with
I
Leo.
can see Dimitri and Leo coming back together, especially since Javi's not going to be continuing with the show, and it doesn't seem like they've recast the character, and it seems like the character's leaving. And this is just how you have to watch Days of Our Lives now, folks, knowing what's happening. But because of that, I think that there's plenty of room for Dimitri and Leo to get back together. People liked it; they have interesting and fun, unique chemistry with one another. There's no reason to not capitalize on that, but you have to pull Dimitri away from the evil. So maybe that's what we're going to see. We're going to see him actually being truly victimized by all this. Absolutely, totally innocent through it all. And he is just trying to use every resource that he can to get out from under it all and to stick it back to Gwen where it belongs.
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. Margaret thinks we need a new generation of Alamein villains, and let's do it, folks. Let's do it. I don't know who they could be. I don't know what their names are, and I don't know how they could be related to Vivian, but I am for it. Alamein's a great last name.
I hope Bonnie's book is the biggest seller that Titan has ever seen or any other book, whatever, because, they have been mean to Bonnie about her stupid
And
book.
then Roman serves Kate a plate of crow. Uh-huh. You can eat that.
Yep.
Eat that crow, Kate.
Eat that crow, mean old Kate.
There's this fun sense that I get, and this can be our closing topic at 59 minutes. I was watching Days of Our Lives this week, and it was like a Wednesday, right? And I think it was Leo and Xander getting drunk, talking about their woes, that sort of thing. Seeing this little bond between the two of them, two characters that don't really interact all that much or have reason to. Sit together for a drink and talk because they share a psychologist, and I think that's neat. And I was watching it, and there was just this sense of like, well, because of how I approach television, I'm always analyzing it, right? Thinking about it. How does this feed into the story? What's coming next? That sort of thing. And there was no call or reason or feeling for me to do that during this scene. Because it was recap, and it was charm, and it was fun. It was these two guys. I didn't hate it. There was no reason to not have it. But also at the same time, it didn't necessarily push things forward. There were still subsequent scenes that Xander had that were more impactful with Marlena. And then Leo's chat with Chad was more impactful than the one they had with Xander when it comes to decisions in their futures. And I know I'm being wordy, but I'm getting somewhere. But it
Leo
was,
loves himself some Chadwick.
yeah, he does. He does. But it was just so gosh darn comfortable and quiet and simple and normal that the name of the show really, really, really made sense to me. Because this soap is not about the plot of our lives. This soap is not about the Sidwell of our lives. This is not about the Piers of our lives. This is not about the Kai of our lives. This is about the days of our lives. Where we are having our days, and this is our life that we're having. And Days of Our Lives does a really great job, I think, of making it feel like these people are just living in this moderately small town in their hyper-dramatic existence.
Yes.
Is Sophia breaking out of the loony bin in order to buy a phone so she can watch videos and continue to manipulate Rachel? Yes. But is it still just a day in Rachel and Sophia's life? Yes. And this show really nails that. Because General Hospital, great characters, but is heavily plot-driven.
Right.
What are these characters going through right now?
And that's how Days of Our Lives gets by, with just sending someone upstairs to just have an uneventful 3 weeks or so.
Yeah, because the day of their life wasn't interesting enough for us to see, but the day of their life that they're having next week is.
Yes.
And I gotta give them that. I give them that. So if there's anybody out there from Days that is working on the show, that likes the podcast, that thinks that we're critical, or thinks that fans out there just don't get it, know that we do, or at least know that I do. that when it comes down to it, there's an identity that exists to all of these soaps, and Days of Our Lives really has their corner and does it well.
Every single one has a different flavor.
Yeah. And Days tastes like days, and I like it. But that's it. Okay, Dimitri needs to see Marlena for counseling, says Margaret, and let's do it. Everybody needs to see Marlena. She's a super psychologist, even at
She
82.
is a super, super, super. I mean, my goodness. You know who needs her right now so badly, though? And that's just little Rachel. And
Yeah, those doctors at the loony bin are not helping her.
and I'm telling you, Sophia ain't getting better.
No, Marlena would fix him lickety-split, though. All right? She'd sit him down and say, cut the shit. You know?
Right.
I can see Marlena doing that.
Yeah, well, she might.
Remember, that's how Carol Brady got Jan to stop. At the end of the Brady Bunch movie. Jan, cut the voices are gone. It's always Jan. Bum, ba-da-ba-da-bum. And that's the end of the movie.
You, that's whispering that into a 6-year-old's ear when they're like having themselves a meltdown is really effective, actually.
I don't know what you mean. Oh, they cut the S. They cut the S line. Oh yeah. Because they're so surprised. They don't expect an adult to say that in that moment. I was like whispering Marsha in a 6-year-old's mind. Yeah, that would make them crazy. Marsha. Okay, folks, that's it. Get out. Class dismissed. Class over. We're going to clear the chalkboard. Lessons over. All right. Do your homework and come back promptly next week.
You better.
Now, that's it. That's the podcast. Thanks for joining us to talk about soap operas. It's always a fun, chill time here at the 1:30 to 2:30 time.
It is.
It is. So join us next week. We'll talk more about Days of Our Lives and Beyond the Gates.
We will.
And in the meantime, like the video if you had a good time. Subscribe to the channel if you want some more. We'll be back at 11 a.m. next week to talk about General Hospital. And then again here at 1:30 to talk about Beyond the Gates and Days of Our Lives.
We sure will.
Super chats are open. Just find the dollar bill with the heart or the $sign or whatever. Just look around your screen for it. Click it. You can send us a little thingamadoodle. Keep the lights on. Keep the servers running. Keep everybody going. And hey, maybe you can help contribute to our intention to go to the General Hospital Fan Club event in August, which costs money. So feel free to do that. That is it. I've been Matt.
I've been Kat.
And for Angela, I'm Matt again.
I'm Kat again.
And we'll see you next week live right here on this very YouTube channel. Goodbye.
Bye, guys. Hey.
Oh.
Swing for the fences.
Oh, yeah. Swing for the fences and don't let the gates hit you in the butt on the way out.